How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here. Hope you're having a great day. And in today's lesson, I'm going to show you how to play Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting by Elton John. This is an awesome rock and roll guitar part that we're going to go through. We're going to be learning it in standard tuning. Now, there's a lot of different sections and things to talk about in this song, so I am going to break this song down in 2 different videos. So keep on the lookout for the second video. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. We post brand new videos every single day to the channel. The goal of this channel is to help you get better at guitar and reach as many people as possible all over the world. So make sure to hit the thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe. All right, with that said, let's get into the lesson. Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. We've got a really cool electric guitar part that kicks us off for the intro. I'll play it for you first, then I'll break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so there is some repetition here, and I'm going to break it down for you just bar by bar. We're going to start off with our first finger on the 12th fret. And we're going to play what looks like an A chord, but all the way up at the 12th fret, which actually is a G. Now we're going to start on that, but we're going to immediately hammer down our 3rd finger and 2nd finger. The 3rd finger goes onto the 14th fret of the G string, and the 2nd finger goes onto the 13th fret of the B string. Like that. Really cool sound. So we're going to play 1 and 2. So we hammer, then we strum it one more time, and then we go back to just our 1st finger being on the 12th fret. And then we do it again, but with a slightly different rhythm. So the rhythm here in the first bar goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and. So on the and of 3, 3 and 4. And then we strum again, and on the and of 4. So hammering, and then one more strum. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and. Then in the second bar, we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we're going to start on that G, and just play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So on the and of 2, 2 and, we hammer again. Then on the and of 3, we strum, and then on beat 4, we go back to just the 1 finger. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the first 2 bars together sound like this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we drop this shape down 2 frets and play the same figure, 1 and 2 for the first 2 beats. So it's hammering, and then strumming again, and then going to 1 finger here, which is now like an F chord. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then we start here, and then we go back, but without the hammer. So it's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Then in the 4th bar, we'll play 1 and 2, 3, 4. So that's double stops here. I'm going to play the 5th fret on the D and 5th fret on the G and just go back and forth. 1 and 2, hammer, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now with the strumming, I'm using all downs for the whole intro, actually. So I'll play that whole intro one more time, the first 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'll do it with the counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to repeat the first 2 bars again. And then we have a little variation in the last 2 bars of the intro. So this would be bars 7 and 8 we're going to play. It's almost the same thing, just a slightly different rhythm. We're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and So that's starting, hammering, then to the F shape, then back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and this time on the and of 4 we'll switch to that double stop. 4 and then the last measure we're gonna hammer. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 2, 3, 4. And on beat 3 there we want to hammer on. So bars 5 through 8 sound like this. And here's the whole intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we get into the verse, and for the verse we're just going to play some basic rock and roll chords, but with a really cool rhythm, and we're going to anticipate the chords, so a lot of them are going to change on the ands. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go into the chorus there. So I'm playing G for 2 bars. Then I'm playing F for 2 bars. Then C for 2 bars. Then G for 2 bars. Now the shapes that I'm playing here are just the basic bar chords. 10, 12, 12, 12. Then 8, 10, 10, 10. 8, 10, 10, 9, and then back to G. Now I did finish on a D minor chord, which is the last 2 bars before the chorus. That's 5, 7, 7, 6, 5. Now let's talk a little bit about the rhythm. We've got a 2-bar rhythm and then a little anticipation. So it's going to sound like this. So we're going to play 2 quarter notes. 1, 2, then we're going to rest on beat 3 and play the and of 3 on an up. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we'll play the and of 4 as well. So rest on 3, up strum on the and of 3, rest on 4, up strum on the and of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we tie that over to the next measure and we play 1 and 2, 3, and 4, and. So that's the and of 1, 1 and, then 2, then we rest, 3 and then 4 and. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we start again, but this F is tied into the rhythm. So the basic rhythm is like. But when we start, we're going to start with 2 quarter notes. Down, down, ba, 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 ba. So that's the basic rhythm there. So if I put that with the chords, I'm going to get G, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and. Then you switch to that F on the and of 4. So that's what I meant by the anticipation. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and. Then we go to C on the and of 4, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and. Then we start again. So I'll play that one more time, and then when we finish, we're going to go to D minor for 2 bars. So here's the second time through the verse. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we go to the chorus. So for that D minor, you can just let it ring, 2, 3, and then build ace, 2 and 3 and 4, and then we go into the chorus. There you go, guys. That's the first part of this breakdown of Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. And before you go, I've got a free gift for you. In the description below, you can get a PDF that's over 100 pages long that's all about soloing. Check that out as my gift to you. It's a book I wrote called Melodic Expressions. You can buy it on the iTunes bookstore for $15 if you want to support me, or you can get it for free in the link down below. Have fun practicing this, and we'll see you in the next one.